Hello, this is Minerva Isabagori, mathematician and engineer, and today is July 2nd, 2026. So we're already into the seventh month of the year, past the halfway point. We're already into summer, so enjoy your summer. So I was thinking about things and what I'm doing with my work, the work I do every day that I want to write out the things about what I know about math and engineering and then how it relates to other things that I'm very knowledgeable in, like project management, data analysis, data science, and other things. So, since I've been having trouble with the spreadsheets that it seems that it is being interrupted, I decided that probably nobody wants to hear about fun things. I think talking about the World Cup is probably too fun for everyone. So maybe I'll go back to talking about really boring stuff like project management and the dryness of it, especially talking about it when it comes to military procurement, logistics, and things like that that go into planning and scheduling things in project management and making sure to follow the budget, follow cost, and make sure you deliver on time. So, you like those keywords? Okay. So anyway, let's see, where did I leave off? Oh yeah, I shut down all those tabs, so I'm going to go look for the tabs. Let's see. I'm using Bing.com, so it's a Microsoft project, a Microsoft product, and so it is a search engine for Microsoft. And here I'm going to put NDIA and see what comes up. So here we are at the National Defense Industrial Association webpage that talks a lot about different things that is related to what you do with the military, like procurement and logistics and deliveries, contracts, and also things that are required for you to do while you're delivering a something to the government as a contractor. They have other information, but that is what it boils down to. You don't need a membership really to get that type of information. You need a membership for other things, I guess, but I don't think I've ever needed a membership. The company I worked for, we talked to them a few times. My manager, since I did so well and my information was so well good policy, she went to these meetings. She went and contacted them, so she would take my information to them. And so you will find a lot of my work in the documents here. And so a lot of that is my work that I did. And so you needed to know that because I think maybe people don't want everybody to know that. So I did write a lot of policy and you can find it here on this website. So since they did have that policy and they didn't ask for my permission, I give you permission to go look through the documents. It is my intellectual property. And so then we're going to go and find the divisions. And so let's see. I'm going to open this up and I'm going to go to divisions and I'm going to go to divisions. And so I said we're going to talk about project management. And a lot of these other things are things you have to know about if you're delivering to those type of products. And so let's see. I did a lot of work in creating measures because I'm a mathematician, so measures for project management. So if you see a lot of that stuff, it's probably a lot of my work as well, everywhere around the world. So here in integrated program management, I'm going to click on here again, and we're going to go through a little bit and talk about some things. So they like to talk about a lot of things that are like not as important. I don't know why it became a big thing, like earned value management system. So there's a thing called the 14-point inspection that is done by DCMA. So you can open up a web page, a tab, and look for DCMA. And so DCMA, it stands for Defense Contract Management Agency. And so you can go, and apparently now they have e-tools as well and policies in here. So the DCMA 14-point inspection is for you to use on your tools that you use to create a plan that you can deliver to your customer and say, this is how I'm going to spend the budget that we agreed upon and all those things we agreed upon on a contract. And then the product that we put together in the contract is what I'm going to deliver on this date. So you need a lot of measures to get to that, but the 14 points is called DCMA 14-point inspection. So here I'm going to put DCMA 14-point inspection. Supposedly it went out of style back in 2010, 2012. I don't remember when. And it is a health check. So you could say 14-point assessment or all those things, but it was initially called inspection. So we go look at that because it's so much fun. And so let's see, preventative maintenance. Look here, the guidelines. It's in this consulting firm. It is a contractor to the government, 106 Consulting. So we can look at that. It's not their document. It's actually the government's document, and it says clearly here's the Defense Contract Management Agency's document. So we can go through that. And so there are 14 points. And so here it will tell you that it's in chapters. And it'll start with the DCMA 14 points. And it'll start saying, okay, this is probably color number one. It's number one here. Missing logic, negative lag, schedule relationships, hard constraints, high float. And it goes on and on and on. Very riveting. Let's see. Oh, and I'm already at 6 minutes. No way. This always goes very, very quickly. I could talk about it all day long. I've been doing it for many, many years, more than 10 years. So I can just talk and talk and talk like many, many things. I'm a mathematician, so I keep information very clearly. Oh, yeah, the World Cup soccer that you were saying, oh, in 1994, what were you doing? You're like 15. I was about 14, 15, watching the World Cup with my father. And so I remember a lot because I am a mathematician, I am smart, and I do keep information. And so my nephews and my kids also play soccer. So I was a soccer mom. Yay! I had my lawn chair and I sat there and watched many, many games as I gossip with my sister that she is mother to my two nephews. So anyway, let's see. I'm at 7 minutes and a half, so I'll talk to you later. This is Minerva Zipagori again. Don't forget, mathematician and engineer, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.